Hi, my name is Mitch Schaefer, and today I'm going to be giving you a 3 to 5 minute presentation on exactly why we should invest into coaching in the Marine Corps. Well, coaching, the overall theme for today's message is really going to be it's for the betterment of others, and that's why we should invest in it. So, why coaching? Well, it's really a threefold approach, in my personal opinion. It benefits the coach, it benefits the individual, and it benefits the team. So, how does it benefit the coach? Well, one coaching characteristic may work for one person, not necessarily works for another. So, in order to be a great coach, you have to be creative and develop critical thinking and cognitive problem solving skills. So, it challenges you as a coach to become patient and understanding, and ultimately to have that care for another person to be successful. So that also encourages enthusiasm and many more other valuable leadership traits. So as you're starting to see someone develop, you're like, man, they're succeeding, or hey, they're doing great. And your enthusiasm is contagious. So it benefits also the individual. So it aids them in having an accountability person. So you as a coach, if you're really driving a certain point into somebody, or you're driving them to succeed in a certain area and you're seeing them fall short, you can hold them accountable. Or if they're succeeding in something, that holds you accountable to encourage that person. Hey, I see what you're doing and I love it. Keep it up. And it also helps the individual realize something that they may not have seen in themselves from a coaching standpoint. So the coach is like, hey, you may not be good at this, but you're really good at this, and I really want you to focus in on it. So that really helps them. And it helps out the overall team. So coaching works on individual units to come together and use their individual strengths for the betterment of everyone. So with that being said, it's said in the Jungle Book, often quoted, but I like to quote it because it's absolutely true. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. There's no way around it. Each individual, as they come together to put their individual strengths in the pack, in the team overall flourishes and benefits. So each person is very vital and critical to the role of the team, as well as the coach's responsibility to make that happen. So it gives unit discipline to stay focused on a mission. So the overall team has a mission. As each individual part plays their part, it accomplishes that overall mission. So how can this be accomplished? Well, first by finding out where each mentee is. So like me becoming, wanting to become a pastor and figure out where people are in their faith, I first have to find out, well, what do you know? Like, how can I help you grow in your knowledge about God? And I think the same thing applies to anything in life. You have to first find out what is your strength, or what are they really good at? Find out what they're good at and then build them up from there. You can't just start building somebody up. If they're drinking milk, you can't just give them that person a steak. You have to work their way up to that. Also, giving them achievable milestones. So making sure that they have realistic goals in place, so they can write out those short and long-term goals. And as you see those short-term, long-term goals, you can formulate a plan on how to succeed each one. So you having a visual chart helps. Also, coaching can be accomplished through chemistry. As each person is being successful in their individual role as a Marine, getting the Marines to work together as a team, you can actually develop that in a better way through finding that team chemistry. So a lot of the challenges, one of the biggest ones is time, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about that, is that it takes time to figure out what each Marine's tick is, or what makes them drive, and learning their personality and everything else that comes with it. So as a coach, it also takes patience, and that takes time. And also learning to fail as a coach, that takes time as well, and figure out, hey, that didn't work so great this time. I'm going to try to achieve it in a different manner or a different way. So and then some may resist the process at first, but learning how to sell it. So the overall purpose of coaching is that threefold approach. It's for the benefit of everyone else, right? And to really thrive on people's accomplishments, encourage them, and really it's contagious. And also is to have them take your place as a coach one day. So it teaches other people to take your responsibilities and your stuff as you start to grow old, and as you start to get out of the Marine Corps, somebody else takes your place, because really it is the future of the Corps. And so some skills that are going to help people actually achieve that is patience and understanding, like I said before. Effective communication skills. You know, you can't expect your team to be successful if you lack in your ability to listen, and you're lack in your ability to effectively communicate what you expect from each individual. Also, it takes love and compassion. There's no way around it. If you're gonna care about someone from a coaching standpoint, and you're gonna take on that role and that responsibility, you can't expect your team to become better, and you can't fake the funk. You can't fake it till you make it. You have to genuinely actually care about other people, and your Marines will see that. And that goes along with the encouragement, like I was talking about, having those visual goals. But I don't know if this is necessarily a skill, but this is everything that needs to be in a coach's toolbox. Is you have to have a motto or a foundational team concept, something that everyone buys into when you're telling them, you know, as you smack the doorpost right before you walk into the stadium as a team player. You know, kind of like the course motto of Semper Fidelis, always being faithful to my daily task, what people are doing, raising my right hand to defend the Constitution. Everything goes along with that team motto. I think every coach needs to find that in their Marines to figure out what makes them tick and to strive to achieve overall the betterment of others and that team motto. Thank you.